Once upon a time, in a quiet American town not far from Chicago, there lived a young man named Daniel. He was 22 years old. From the outside, his life looked normal. He had a job, friends, and a phone that never left his hand. But inside, Daniel was slowly drifting. He stayed up late, scrolling. He skipped opportunities because they felt too hard. He told himself, "I'll fix my life later." What Daniel didn't realize was that later was quietly stealing his future. One evening, after another long, wasted day, Daniel visited his Uncle Robert. Uncle Robert was a retired factory supervisor, calm, disciplined, and deeply respected in the community. They sat on the porch as the sun went down, the air heavy with silence. Uncle Robert finally spoke. "You look tired," he said. "Life is exhausting," Daniel replied. "Nothing is really wrong. But nothing is right either." Uncle Robert nodded slowly. "That's the most dangerous place to be." Daniel looked confused. "Dangerous? I'm not doing anything bad." "That's exactly the problem," his uncle said gently. "You're not protecting your future." Daniel laughed a little. "From neglect," Uncle Robert replied. He leaned forward. "Every choice you make today is either guarding your future or quietly damaging it. The food you eat, the people you follow, the habits you repeat, the excuses you accept." Daniel felt uncomfortable. He wanted to argue, but deep down, he knew it was true. Uncle Robert continued, "When I was your age, I thought time was unlimited. I wasted years on comfort. Then one day, I woke up older, tired, and full of regret. I had to work twice as hard just to recover what I ignored." That night, Daniel couldn't sleep. His uncle's words echoed in his mind. Protect your future. The next morning, Daniel made a small decision. Not a dramatic one, just a real one. He woke up earlier. He turned off his phone for an hour. He applied for a course he had been afraid to try. It was uncomfortable. It was boring. It was hard. But something felt different. Days turned into weeks. Weeks into months. Daniel began choosing discipline over distraction. He said no to things that felt good now, but would cost him later. He started saving money, learning skills, taking care of his health. Some friends laughed at him. "You've changed," they said. Daniel smiled. "I had to." There were days he wanted to quit, days he felt behind, days he doubted himself. But every time he felt weak, he remembered this truth: a future unprotected becomes a future regretted. 5 years later, Daniel stood in a place he never imagined. He had a stable career, confidence in himself, and peace of mind. More importantly, he had no fear of tomorrow because he had prepared for it. One evening, he visited Uncle Robert again, sitting on the same porch. You were right, Daniel said. Protecting my future changed my life. Uncle Robert smiled. No, he said. You changed your life. I just warned you in time. Message for the view: your future doesn't need luck. It needs protection. Protect it from laziness. Protect it from bad habits. Protect it from people who don't respect your dreams. Protect it from excuses. What you do today decides where you wake up tomorrow. Protect your future before you have to regret it.